Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, impeccable diamond minds of indestructible light. Happy powerful new moon in Virgo and red planetary dragon, Keen 101 on the Mayan Zolkin calendar, with these massive divine feminine energies of the Magdalene dragon lineage of the 144, flowing into the quantum field of creative potential. We are receiving our activations and upgrades to our crystalline 12-strand DNA for the integration of the totality of our multidimensional selves. In this time of the Great Awakening, the revelation of all gnosis, we are stepping fully into our divine roles and missions as emissaries of the cosmic legions of light. Just as Pachamama has meridians, energy lines that run through and around her sacred vessel, we too have meridians that run through and around our sacred vessels like so many filaments of light. Our prime meridian is what is called our central channel. In Tibetan language it is called the Katika, and in Indian Sanskrit it is called Sushumna. This middle path is the main flow of energy through our individual bodies that creates our electromagnetic torus field. This toroidal field creates our Merkaba light ship. The Star of David is a 3D representation of our Merkaba that are like two pyramids overlapping each other. As above, so below, one pyramid rotates clockwise and the other counterclockwise. The torus field flows both up and down the central channel. The mana flows down and the kundalini rises up. This also symbolizes the descension and ascension of yin and yang. The water is the downward flow and the fire is the upward flow. This is the gravity of magnetism and the levity of an electrical current, the compression and expansion of all energy, the pulse of the universe, and the sine wave of the one law. As the adamantine light flows through our dragon lines in the heavens, upon the earth, and within our sacred avatars, the chi flows smoothly as we realize our oneness with Source through our almighty I Am presence. We feel our way into the stillness within to activate the nirvana of our Buddha consciousness. We are being Christed in the light of the new earth. Our crowns are being lit up for our divine sovereignty. With our deep connection to the star Regulus, the lion-hearted, in the constellation of Leo, and one of the brightest stars in the night sky, we open the secret halls of the Sphinx and activate the courage of our lion nation of Lyra and all our star nations of the universal fleet of light. All the knowledge of the ages is assisting our earth angelic ground crew to navigate through the void of the unknown and into the dawning of the new golden age of eternal life. Together we rise into the new Yerushalema. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 14 degrees, 18 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 4 degrees, 51 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 5 degrees Virgo. A man becoming aware of nature spirits and normally unseen spiritual energies. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 15 degrees Virgo. A fine lace ornamental handkerchief. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Morachetti. Crown upgrades right now, hitting our head, neck, shoulders. Cosmic families connecting to us, Andromeda, Pleiadian, Sirian. It is powerful. When we expand, we literally float around, sometimes with a sense of dizziness, and connect with many higher self aspects, including galactic aspects, cosmic families. When we contract back down, we get in touch with our ego programs, and we release densities. With love, Christina. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jennifer Katran. The pole shift, the axis tilt that was corrected on Gaia several weeks ago, the rod and the staff uniting as one. It is happening. We are no longer slaves of the inverted matrix. Based on the Earth's axis point tilting one way or another, it is corrected. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. A special new moon message of great interest. Today's new moon is one of the most poignantly liberating new moons of 2022. You're in a chrysalis right now, an energetic cocoon that you've woven around yourself intuitively as a result of the deep, life-changing events of the past 3 weeks. Right now you're in a metamorphosis. You're in between realizing the old you and becoming the new you. You're morphing into the freshly aligned, higher vibration, head and heart in sync, authentic you. There's a lot happening. Go easy on yourself. There is a way through. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Celia Fenn, 27th of August 2022, new moon in Virgo. With solar energy still swirling around, the new moon in Virgo offers a respite and a time to focus inwards on what is asking to be created in this first part of the new time spiral. Virgo energy is earthy and grounding, and at the new moon still youthful and juicy, urging us to celebrate newness as we begin this creation. But I am also being called at this time to connect with and celebrate nature in the rebirthing new earth. As we create the new paradise, we must create a new relationship and a new compact with nature and with the earth herself. It is time to acknowledge the oneness of all families on earth with whom we share our home. Things are changing, abundance is manifesting. The new earth is here when we are ready to embrace it. Have a wonderful new moon, everyone. From CeliaFenn.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. You are making your way forward, undoubtedly. Many ideas could be coming to mind right now. Mission, purpose, relationships, tribes, home, prosperity, ancestral healing. Everything within your evolutionary path is being deepened. You are feeling things to come big time as if they were already there, even if they haven't landed yet. It is powerful. You are already in this timeline. All these downloads and nudges are keys for the months to come. They are helping clear and renew your path forward, as if a well-organized, structured, but also highly connected to your spirit person was coming on board to guide you. Listen. Take it all in. Unexpected turnarounds and gifts are about to help you make these visions come true. Your vision isn't a dream. It's as if you are seeing into the future. You are supported, have faith, and continue. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Dear friends, our sun emitted 2 big long-duration solar flares in the last 24 hours, and this has resulted in a new stream of solar wind entering our planetary electromagnetic cocoon this weekend. These moderately intense solar energies, plus the energies of today's new moon, the planetary alignments and a few retrograde planets, results in a very complex energy matrix that affects us all. We are in the midst of an ongoing significant metamorphosis. All these light codes are interacting with your energetic systems non-stop. This month of August has been extremely active when it comes to restructuring our human systems. The old 3D structures are slowly but surely disassembling, giving way to new and more enlightened ways of being. This is a time to start connecting with the new reality that is being created within and outside of yourself. It is possible that you may experience a sense of walking between dimensions, disorientation, insomnia, confusing mental processes, anxiety, head pressure, and other physical and emotional clearings. Do not fear the process, but assist yourself through it. Stay hydrated, listen to your body. We are individually processing a lot of new information, so please be patient with yourself. Use this more earthly new moon energy in Virgo to ground yourself and to focus on the new timelines being formed. One step at a time, friends. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Divine assistance is always available if you need further clarity to take that first step. All you have to do is ask. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Consorts of the Lights, Suryananda and Ayed. The Great Cosmic Sun, together with the Great Central Sun, has released Shift 2 of the Awakening of the Human Prophecy onto Gaia, with the second shift, the 27th of August 2022, with Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim, as always from the Great Central Sun. From the Great Cosmic Sun, Sacred Scripts, Akashic Records. These are very exciting times foretold through ancient prophecies of long durations for the present on Gaia. In essence, signposts have been reached and attained by many of those on Gaia who have long sought to understand the meaning of creation, existence itself. Through the many centuries, civilizations have come and gone, which have left Gaia as other worlds leaving their etheric prints upon the ethers of time. Through the long ages of existence, we look back into the immemorial. Masters and angelic ones have entered the physical world of Gaia, leaving behind their light. Love and etheric footprints so often suspended it has seemed in the ether of forgetfulness. However, gradually over too long durations, these etheric footprints of the beloved ones have seeped deeper into the very fabric of Gaia, long anticipated for today's times. Freedom has been pivotal in the pathway of Gaia for Gaia to ascend and inhabitants, and this is, as so many have recognized, taken way too long. But behind the scenes, tremendous interactivity have been undertaken from many presences, not only within the Great Central Sun, but in worlds beyond Gaia, as inevitably the necessary processes have come into being. Timing being imperative as alignments have been prepared as predestined, as inhabitants on Gaia can once again align themselves directly to the Great Central Sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself. Thus great excitement has been ongoing for some time beyond Gaia, stars and other worlds deep in the cosmos, beyond the Great Central Sun and Gaia and inhabitants. Undergo and experience a metamorphosis on not only their own intuitive understanding and recognition of creation, but look once again into that which has for so long been hidden from their consciousness. In these present times, in ways long forgotten, all have a direct path and route to source. It is not necessary to go through any other intermediary as in past times. This has inevitably ensured that the ancient knowledge has once again been able to be retrieved and thus revealed as prophecies held in their sacred power for these times have now been released onto Gaia, this being very evident with these shifts. With these two shifts of the 27th of August 2022 with the Great Central Sun and the Great Cosmic Sun, the two aspects of the threefold sun trinity of the Great Central Sun, whereby the Great Galactic Sun, the third sun of the threefold sun trinity, has also played a major and pivotal role in the awakening of humanity into its true recognition and understanding of their place and roles in the cosmos. As transformation of the outer is transcended and the inner presence becomes visible, thus the Holy Grail is better understood as its esoteric illumination breaks through the barriers of illusion. On the occasions where two shifts are released on Gaia the same day as Earth's time, the energies, frequencies, and vibrations are tremendously powerful. Such have been these two shifts of the 27th of August, 2022. Ayed and Suryananda's journey on the great central sun and creation continues. And from divine sistar of the light, Aurora Ray, the light has arrived. Dear ones, for too long we have been living under a dark cloud of oppression. We have been forced to live in a world dominated by greedy, evil men and women willing to go to any length to control and destroy mankind and our Mother Earth. They have manipulated us into thinking this is normal and even natural. This is neither normal nor acceptable. Those that abuse others cannot do so when we stand up and say no. Those who seek to abuse others cannot continue when we speak our truth and take action. Those who would lie and hide behind their lies cannot tell us what to do when we see through their deception's veil. Do not fall for their last attempts to distract you from seeing the truth by bombarding you with little things such as fake news stories, which are just diversions, or celebrity scandals. Do not let any of these things take away your focus from using your light abilities to create a new timeline for this planet. We will no longer be silent and obedient slaves to the forces of darkness that have controlled us for millennia. These dark forces were not only so powerful on this planet, they became more powerful as a result of our silence and conformity to their ways. As we allowed them to take control over us, we allowed them to become more powerful than us. Now it is time for a massive shift in power on this planet, for those who seek to control and harm us to those who seek peace and prosperity for all. It is time for the light workers of this planet to step up, stand tall, and shine bright. When you shine bright, you help others shine bright too. We will no longer be taken advantage of in any way. We will no longer be lied to. The dark forces are struggling to continue their control over humanity, but they are losing badly. They know that their time is coming to an end. They know that their time is limited, and so they are fighting back with all the strength they can muster. They have become increasingly desperate. They have become increasingly extreme in their actions and reactions. They know that if they lose control over us, it is game over for them, and so they fight harder and harder against the steady progress of the light. But it does not matter how hard they fight, because the light always wins. The light will always win. We will no longer allow ourselves to be subjugated by those who mean to harm us. We will no longer submit to the control of dark forces and their agents. We will no longer accept the lies of these dark forces who seek to take advantage of us. We are waking up. We are learning new things every day about ourselves and our reality. We are learning how we have been held back and what we must do to maintain our freedom going forward. You have been lied to. You have been deceived. You have been told that you are less than you truly are. You have been told that you are powerless. You have been told that you must obey those who mean you harm and profit from your pain and suffering. But this is all about to change. The light has arrived. What is this light? This light is the truth. The truth will set you free. The truth will make you strong. The truth gives you power. The truth makes you powerful beyond measure, for you can see clearly when you know the truth about what is happening in the world and your place in it. The truth is simple, yet many don't believe it because they have been deceived by those who mean them harm and profit from their pain and suffering. They have been deceived by those who control them through fear and ignorance, but not for long. For the time of the great awakening has come, and with it a new dawn of freedom for all who seek it. This new dawn brings a revelation, that all people everywhere are equal, that there are no slaves among us anymore because slavery was abolished once and for all when we declared our independence from tyrannical rule over 200 years ago as one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. You are here to create a new reality, even if that means changing your own. Don't let the dark cloud of your life eclipse the stars in your eyes. Don't let it blind you from all the beauty there, because you are beautiful, whether you believe it or not. You are the one who is bringing about a change for humanity. It means that you know there is something different about being human on this planet, and that it is your choice to bring about peace and harmony in every way. You are not an ordinary person who can't help. You have the ability to lead people out of darkness and into the light. You are here to co-create the world we deserve, and I cannot wait to see what you create in this lifetime. You can do it because you already did it. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Eric Roth of Inspiral Nexus and Shamanic Astrology Mystery School. New Moon in Virgo, August 27, 2022. This new moon takes place on August 27th at 4 degrees 3 minutes Virgo, only 4 degrees from Regulus and squaring the planet Mars. It is also a day when Mercury reaches its most maximum elongation, separation from the sun from our perspective. Virgo is a sign whose essence is about the sacred patterning around them and within them. It is an earth sign that relates more to the reverence and necessity of the work being sacred than just because something is needing to be done. It is not a personal sign, and that Virgo's expression is about the work and the pattern itself than any egoic or emotional expression of archetype's nature. The Virgo archetype comes alive in this transit of the moon with the sun close to Regulus. The star of Regulus ingressed into the sign of Virgo in 2011, where it will spend over 2,100 years. Regulus symbolizes the heart of the lion constellation, a pattern which many cultures have seen as a lion figure for thousands of years. It is a constellation that gave rise to the Egyptian Sphinx and the mysteries it holds. This entry of Regulus into Virgo is a deepening of the mysteries. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, C. R. Campbell, Virgo New Moon, August 27th. The new moon is occurring in Virgo at 4 degrees on August 27 at 4:17 a.m. Eastern Time. This Virgo new moon symbolizes overcoming separation. Virgo tells us that the time has come to move past societal expectations and assumptions in order to leave the old ways behind. This is a time of standing with one another, not tearing each other down. This energy can also pertain to our personal lives if there have been issues within our relationships regarding distance. This can inspire some shifts that can lead to greater healing and wholeness. Virgo new moon is the perfect time to do some clearing in our world. Take some time to clean, cleanse, and clear away what no longer serves your highest good. This is also the perfect time to set some intentions for the future. From thegoddesscircle.net. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. It's a new moon day, and this is the portal to the energy activity for the rest of 2022. Remember the 7-month Mars and Gemini transit? It is kicked off by today's new moon, as well as the Saturn-Uranus square that has been a big supporter of the new levels of awareness. Get ready for bigger matrix glitches, energy downloads and shifts, and more 5D integration. Hooray! Virgo is the sign of service, and we are either in service as a servant or of service as a master. We are either limiting our options or expanding our potential. New moons are dark for a reason. The path ahead is obscured because what becomes possible depends on the choices we make. We awaken to the darkness and then we find the light. A good thing to remember in the coming months. How are you feeling today? It's definitely an energy roller coaster day, so be prepared and stay in your energy field. From enlighteninglife.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. Tonight's new moon in Virgo is absolutely magical and passionate. The 4444 code of manifestation activated by the Virgo new moon with the Sun, Moon square Mars, all at 4 degrees. Fires you up to start embracing paths and opportunities that create brand new things for you to do for joy, fulfillment, and relaxation. replacing previous choices. You are shifting in a way that forges new patterns and connects you to new people. Virgo is the sign of self-growth, and this change on Earth begins within you first, not externally. For the world to change, you have to generate the new frequencies within you first, not the other way around. Mars passionately directs you to bring your spiritual home here. Virgo, the sign of healing, reminds you that it's not about avoiding what's here on Earth. It's about opening your heart up to let the divine flow through you and manifest in the physical realm. Ask yourself what you want to manifest and how you are going to allow that energy to flow through and take form. Take the time over the next several days to rejoice in what it is you want to feel, and trust all is available within you to manifest it now. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adriane Elyse. Happy Virgo new moon. This new moon happens at the early degrees of Virgo, the sun having just moved over from Leo a few days ago. Mars has also moved signs from Taurus into Gemini, bringing a different energy. Mars will be in exact square to the sun and the moon in Virgo for this new moon. We are facing tension around our true identity. For supernova souls, that translates into you having really big energy, but you have been playing it small. We are facing everything that is in the way of our full expression. With the sun involved, it has to do with our identity, who we think we are. Our ego constructs from past lives are being exposed. Perhaps where we were a leader, but things went horribly wrong. In our purity and nativity of the level of evil on earth, we allowed our power to be used against us. We have been remaining stuck in from the past, these personality constructs keeping us small and safe. We have been allowing false ego identities to stand in the way of our expression as the leaders we are. Mars in Gemini is reminding us that we, the supernova souls, have something to say. Leading up to this new moon, we have been feeling a very supportive trine between Venus in Leo and Chiron in Aries. The part of ourselves that has been hiding is most likely associated with the feminine intuitive arts that were all but exterminated in the Piscean age. Venus in Leo is saying that it's time for us to shine in wholeness. We can only claim back our life force with confidence. We heal and put ourselves back together, whole and complete. Venus is an exact square with Uranus, close to the North Node for this new moon. The new timelines require an empowered feminine. This period of time is crucial for harmonizing the intense square between Chiron and Aries and Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. We are facing the wounds that have been keeping us from claiming back our power. These wounds have to do with deep supposed secret and shadows around our relationship to the mother energy. Can we learn to feel worthy, to relax, release, and receive again? The feminine has felt abandoned and alone. From that place it is impossible to come back to the garden. It's a good thing that the masculine is falling back in love with her lusciousness, so he is inspired to hold a sacred container for her abundance. For it is only when she feels safe, protected, that she can be free to be the fountain of life's overflowing cup. From AdrianeElyse.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. New moon in Virgo. Sun in Virgo square Mars in Gemini. Venus in Leo square Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Worry, frustration, irritation, anger, divisive opinions, and keyboard warriors. Road rage, sibling rivalry, tantrums at school, pushy communications, relationship splits and quirks, lovers need space, switched off. We're attracted to something or someone different that isn't necessarily good for us. The temperature is hot and we need to find a way to channel this energy effectively. Cool down, think. The Sabian symbol of this lunation is a man becoming aware of nature's spirits and normally unseen spiritual agencies. Maybe we too will become aware, sensing the subtle sign from spirit amidst the noise. But better still, we each ask the question, what small thing can I do to help? Because this is miracles in action, paradise on earth, grace under pressure. When we seek how we can best serve, this new beginning becomes a force for healing. You are stronger than you know. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 101, Red Planetary Dragon. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. The 10th day of a wave spell is perfect for producing results. You can manifest what you need. It is a very helpful number, and whatever day it combines with, it creates improvement. The number 10 is essential in this calendar system because we have 10 fingers and toes to count on. We keep score using these 10 digits. Today is a 10 out of 10, and so enjoy this perfect day. Today is Red Dragon, which represents nurturing, being, and birth. The dragon is the symbol of Mother Earth, and the caves where dragons dwell are the mother's womb, and this is why dragons are associated with rebirth and nurturing. When combined with the planetary tone or number, we have a day that is perfect for rebirth, a perfect day to manifest much needed nurturing. So take care of yourselves and others, expect new beginnings and opportunities, and be confident that you can manifest what you need to facilitate all these things. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Planetary Dragon, 10 Emish, Keen 101, 27th of August 2022, Manifesting New Birth. 27/8/2022 equal 986 equal 914 equal 95 equal 14 equal 5. Day codes 27 power, leadership, command, rewards. 9 endings, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 14 media, publicity, promotion, recognition. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation. Month year codes. 8 infinite abundant source flow. 6 heaven, Christ consciousness, harmony, family, fertility. 14 5 alpha to omega, endings leading to new beginnings, birth. Keen 101 equal 2 partnership, cooperation, duality. Tone 10 equal manifestation class 101. A day to hone your divine manifestation muscle and birth your new nurturing creations. Day 10 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we manifest wise choices that influence us to take responsibility for the purity of nurturing our bodies and caring for others. We can also use our free will and intelligence to birth our new ideas and manifest personal and planetary abundance. Tone of creation, planetary, tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence, manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we have imagined as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with Spirit today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Nova Gaia, as we are all one heart. Today's questions are, what is it that needs my care and attention to be birthed into creation? How can I assist in birthing our new reality and manifesting planetary abundance? Divine blessings for the manifestation of her wondrous and beautiful new creations. Aho, planetary keen, hold the perfected vision of bliss on earth. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 101, Red, Planetary Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to nurture, producing being, I seal the input of birth. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Peter Budjoso, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, or you can make a one-time donation to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also welcome and thank Elgene Coffee to our YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you very much, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. I would like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, David Levesque, for another super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support. We are grateful for each and every one of you supporting us in our work. We couldn't be doing this without you, so thank you very much. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Janna M, for your purchase today and for your support. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. You can purchase my beloved Queen's artwork, beautiful handmade zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes and divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. This week's influx has presented strongly in my awareness for months, especially August 23rd through the 25th. This acceleration phase delivers pure unity consciousness, providing support for upcoming timeline trajectory shifts. Having a strong Stargate influx right now feels wonderful, mystical, and purposeful. We are ready for more new light intelligence to flow through our divine presence conduits. More activation, heart openings, and a unique empowerment for keepers of the new realm crystalline presence fields. The crystalline heart center is a Stargate. As we become one with the organic Stargate systems, we become a conduit of these new energies. Solar activity is active again. This affects us directly, since the sun within and the solar network of Stargates are one. The more coherent the heart, the more crystalline frequencies are felt, received, and delivered. This is the divine human heart grid, and it is accelerating change with this year's presence activations. Geomagnetic storms, flares, and plasma influxes are delivery systems for cosmic intelligence. Get outside and connect with the Stargate flows to receive while the veils are thin and influxes are powerful. These Stargates flow bolsters new collective realities, new harmonic sequences in our crystalline DNA, and a new level of quantum awareness. More light, more presence and form, which in turn changes our experience of life on Gaia. The mid-geostorm activations have surprised us this year with their consciousness-shifting, heart-opening strength. Even with the fair warning of gateway passages, it's best to be flexible, open, and prepared for consistent acceleration. Many of you can feel the galactic activity stepping up as a result of widespread presence activations. We hold this crystalline presence field as one and anchor new experiences quickly. All is aimed at amplification of the I Am presence in order to reveal the new realms of Gaia and the new divine human trajectory. Acceleration brings rapid dismantling. However, it also amplifies divine revelation, resolution, and resurrection. And now for the divine decree. I call forth the rays of divine perfection from the grand central sun, Solaris, the sun, and the infinite Christ presence into my ascension column and life stream to provide complete support for my ascension. Integrate all activations, wisdom, and infinite blessings which are perfect for my journey in this now moment. From AscensionPath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and auspicious new moon in Virgo as we continue along this ascension spiral into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.